went in EVS, I was working in a meat factory, and I was 23 years of age, and I felt like, is this it for me, you know? So yeah, I was working 12-hour shifts, and it was like a dead-end job. I felt like there's no other way out because I'm earning good wages, you know?
Before I done EVS, I was unemployed and sleeping in all day, and I didn't know where I was going in life, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. So for me, it was a life-changing experience. How did I find out about EVS? I found out about EVS because I went on a youth exchange, the Youth in Action program, 2 years ago, and then after that program, 4 weeks later, I got a call saying would I do EVS in Finland, and I said, well, there's no way in hell there's no way I'm passing up on the opportunity. So I said I took it, and I never looked back.
My name is Stephen. I'm from Blanchardstown. I'm 19. I done EVS in May. I went for 1 month.
Okay.
Went over to Malaga, and over there we were all losing clothes. They sent off to different countries, like poor countries in Africa and all. I found out about EVS. My uncle, he done it, and he got my uncle to do it. Then they liked it, so my brother said he'd do it.
Okay.
And they had good experience, so I said, why not? We'll give it a shot.
A friend of mine actually works with Tipperary Regional Youth Service, and she told me about it, and she was showing me what it was. And she said, I think you'd be a brilliant candidate. And so we looked at it, and I was interested straight away, especially with her support.
So what made me decide it was for me, because it was either going in the same track in life and pretty much going towards the wrong path in life, and the reason I had to take it is because if I kept going that way, it was just me probably not being here right now, and for me it just turned my whole life around, and it's an unforgettable experience.
I was nervous at the start. I didn't really want to do it, but I said, like, well, I don't do it, like, I'll never find out if it was funny, you know. Okay. So I said, we'll do it, but I won't go for the long. So I went down for the short term.
Okay, so you chose the short term one to test the water a little bit.
Yeah, just to test it, see the look it, and I loved it.
The place I went to was Kokala, and it was a village, kind of like a village town by the sea, and I was working in different youth clubs around it, like this youth club here. I did Finnish courses, I was working at Euroman's music summer camps, Hansa in Villa Elba. Oh God, it was so much, you know.
There was so did a lot, did you? It was
so very varied all year, and like you had to have your own initiative as well. Like, you know, there was one place that I was working, I found there wasn't really much to do. You know, so I asked, is there anything can I go to another place and maybe create a project? So we created, for internationals, we created a youth evening, international evening in a youth cafe. And it was all like songs and poetry, and people were just getting to know each other. Like, that was something I'm really proud of.
A different few things. Like, you know, there's more out there, more things to be doing.
In the world, and
yeah, than staying in Northern, and you look over and like, oh, the weather is nothing to do or anything, but you just pack up and go somewhere else.
And show you that there was lots of options.
There's lots of options, and everybody's the same, everybody's friendly. It doesn't matter what race it is.
What part of the world people are the same, kind of.
You probably can't understand them, but you get to know what they're saying eventually.
Okay. So you found that it was, when you got there, people had more in common with you, and you don't realise that?
You went through the body expressions, not speaking.
To choose the project, the reason the project was chosen is because we had good relationships with the hosting organisation in Finland, and they obviously ran programs before, so they got in contact, or my boss got in contact with, who was not my boss but was the youth worker at the time, got in contact with the people over in Finland and said that we have a young lad here who would be interested in taking part in the EVS placement in Finland. And when I was over there, I was working in an animal shelter, I was working with young people in nature school, I was also working with the groundskeeper, cutting down trees and driving quads and stuff like that. So yeah, it was a brilliant experience over there.
Yeah, unbelievable, because since I came back, I've had nothing in my head now to get a better education for myself. like you know, before I went to EVS, like I was going nowhere. I was kind of a very disadvantaged background. My friends weren't really, they had no dreams of travelling or going to college or none of this. And when I came back home, like I finally had something amazing to talk about. I applied for courses, and in my interview, like the passion I had speaking about my EVS experience got me my course. I did a social studies CTAC level 5 because that's the direction how I want to go. Because of this, I want to work with people, I want to work with children, I want to work in this field, and we did a communications project and I did it on my EVS experience. I made a PowerPoint presentation and I just spoke so passionately about my year there because it's something I experienced. Nobody else in the world class had this experience, and I got a distinction in my communications. It set me up.
Yeah, motivating till we go again, not about straight away.
And you can go again, can't you? Because you did a short one.
You have 12 months, you do 12 months, and I done 1 month out of it.
Okay, great.
So I have 11 months left.
Okay.
It kind of gave me the motivation to turn my life around and better myself, I suppose. Because at the end of the day I was sleeping in a lot, I was out partying, so for me at the time life wasn't that great. I had my own struggles at home and stuff like that. It was a way to get away from Ireland and kind of get to know myself better and understand that going towards college and education and getting a job is worth a lot more than anything else, because for me at the time it wasn't something that I was looking at, because the rest of my family wouldn't have been interested in it, because I come from the travelling community and the rest of my family wouldn't have been bothered at all about going to university and getting a job and that. So for me it was definitely something that motivated me to do it.
It's so easy to get stuck and stay stagnant in a place where you live, and you feel like, is this, how do I break out? Because money is such an issue. Like with my own family, money was, like, we didn't have the money to go to college and this, and it broke that chain for me, you know. I went and I had to survive on pocket money, like it was at 125 per month. So,
and is that doable? Were you able to manage on that money? Was the funding enough?
The funding itself is enough, but I found other ways to kind of survive. Because EVS is kind of like a survival. For me it was like, I need to get away from where I am and I need to change my life around, you know. So it was like a survival.
Yeah, I had enough to live on. They give you a certain amount of money a week, to space it out. To buy food, you have a certain amount of money. Then they have pocket money. They have money for travelling. It's all different.
Okay.
But they make sure that you were safe and you had money and everything you wanted to do. If any of your house supplies were not there and you know where to buy them, they'd help you.
Okay.
So
and does someone look after you over there, and does someone check in with you and make sure the house is running okay?
Yeah, there's what you call them?
A mentor or something?
A mentor.
Yeah.
They only live, our apartment was there and they lived in the apartments across.
Okay.
So they're just really next door.
So there's a safety element in that, and they make sure you have plenty of food and all that kind of stuff.
And they come and party with us.
Okay. And come here, tell me something, were you near a beach or anything? What was the social stuff nice as well, yeah?
I was in the middle of the city and it was a 5-minute walk. Then I had to get the bus. The bus was only 2 minutes in the corner, and the beach only down the road.
And did you find getting the bus and all no problem after?
No problem. I was getting 2 buses to work by myself every day.
Yeah.
I loved it, even though no one speaks English or anything, but I still enjoyed it. Having earphones on the radio on.
Did you feel like you were getting more independent and all that, being away and everything?
Much more independent. You felt more you believe yourself more.
Yeah, you self-confidence, goals and all that. And that you can survive without
you don't need all your family or friends to live with.
Yeah, but there's other people as well.
You do it by yourself if you really try it. You really need to.
And do you think that's what EVS is about, helping you be independent?
Yeah, helping you grow quicker. I think that's enough for me.
Okay, great. And if you have anything else you'd like to add, just in terms of if anyone else was thinking of going, what was there anything else you'd like to say to them?
That would definitely go if we had opportunity. you go where you're younger, so you do it in the future again, like, you know more about it and tell your family and friends to go and do it.
And connect with whoever sends you and all that.
Yeah, stay in contact. I'm still in contact, and all of them are very nice people. Yeah, I recommend everyone. And yeah, it's good. You can't lose out on anything. So we're going, there's
Nothing to be lost.
Yeah, nothing to be lost.
Okay.
Would I recommend it to other young people? I definitely recommend it because you can't buy this experience. You can't study it in college. It's something that is practical, and it's a very kind of informal education experience, because at the end of the day you're getting confidence of even going to a different country for the first time and learning from, I suppose, other people who come from other different backgrounds around the world. And you know, because at the time they were in university and stuff and talking about university, and I suppose hearing them talk about university and realising that university was a great experience for them, I kind of thought to myself that, yeah, you know what, I'll go on and try university. So I definitely recommend it 100% for young people that are kind of lost and they're in a bad situation. They just want a break, or they want to upskill or learn something new. Go for it, because it's one of those opportunities that only come around once in your life, and there's a certain age gap that you need to be in to do it. So.